Everyone, it's the day after the last video, which is the ploughing video. So that was Monday the 21st. It's Tuesday the 22nd of October, and just come to start rolling the ploughing. It's later in the afternoon than I hoped for, but we had to have some rain, so it's like it can't go now without raining. Over in the distance there, a shower has just gone across there. It's just missed us. So it looks pretty black, but often that does happen because the coast is sort of right behind me, and that's sort of inland, and then just a little bit inland we always sort of do miss the worst of the rain here where we are. So yeah, so the rollers are all set up, and they're on this tractor as well because the other one won't pull them. So it's a bit mucky in the gateway and the rollers are all stuck, but the ploughing has dried out now, and that's the thing about the fresh ploughing. It has dried out and it's sort of dry enough to do something with it. So Dad's just going around the headlands just to level them a little bit with a springtime cultivator, like a triple K type tine, so with no crumblers or leveling boards or anything like that. So that'll just level it up a little bit. So I'm now going to roll this down, and then hopefully tomorrow, it's meant to be a bit foggy in the morning, but it is still looking dry tomorrow, apart from this bit of fog, but it is going to be dry. And then it's going to be dry on Thursday morning as well, so it's going to be dry till sort of mid-afternoon by the look of it on Thursday. So hopefully we'll get this drilled tomorrow afternoon or Thursday morning, but we'll see what happens, and just be nice to get it in, because time is going on a little bit now, and we've still got the field out over to do, but it is looking dry again after the weekend. So I'm hoping like play that on Tuesday, and we'll see. But right, let's get this rolled and see what it looks like. It's now Wednesday the 23rd of October, and I didn't get any more footage yesterday of rolling, and so I showed you at the beginning I was about to start rolling and the ploughing was drying, and Dad was here as well with the cultivator, and sort of ridged it up, and it was really heavy dew this morning, and it was quite wet, but I've been here now probably an hour, and it's coming up quite wet, but it is really drying now. And when I first started I sort of thought it's not really drying that much, but yeah, it's 12:30, and yeah, it is really drying. So I think it's going to be alright. We're going to hopefully drill it this afternoon, but I'll see what it looks like when I finish in a minute, and we'll get out and have a look and get some footage at the end, and then so I've got to work around the headlands, so we'll get some footage and compare the difference of how it's dried from when I started to when I finished. So probably got another hour here now to finish off, and yeah, so hopefully it'll go in alright. And then, as I say, we'll be down to one field, but next week, the time is going on a bit now, but next week from Tuesday onwards, it's looking like the forecast is going to be, or the weather forecast is looking good. So I'm hoping to plough the last field on Tuesday, which is 14 and a bit acres. So plough it, and then we can afford to leave it dry out, because it's looking like it's going to be dry like Tuesday right through to Saturday, and dry all day Saturday. So hopefully we will get it all in and pretty good conditions, because this, like I say, this is looking all right and it's working down really nicely, and just be nice to get it in really, because like we've got the seed, so I don't sort of want to not drill the seed, and it's sort of new seed, so it's not any like, it's not farm saved or anything like that, and it's C2, and the risk of not drilling that this year and sort of keeping it over to next year, the seed treatment can really affect the germination, and so I don't want to do that. And like I say, we spent the money on it, so if we can get it in and put it in good conditions, that's all to the good. I don't want to sort of muck it in and end up with headlands that don't grow, but looking at this, it's going to be alright, and I'm not too worried about it. Like I say, it's not really late yet. As I said before, I think I said it in the ploughing video, that you know, mid sort of optimum time for here is, we always sort of think mid-October, and you know, it's still, the soil's still warm, so you put it in earlier than that, it just comes up and it gets way too far on. Then, as I say, you've got problems with aphids, disease, and yeah, so hopefully now it's alright. We've got the first 2 fields up there looking like really good, and all, they're just sort of jumping out of the ground, and they'll be too far on in a minute. And that was drilled sort of 11th of October, I think. So we got the spray coming tomorrow to spray those, and that's for grass weed control and an insecticide. We have got insecticide here, so we don't need to buy that, but I'll try and get some footage of that when we're spraying, and show you how quickly it's come on. But as I say, hopefully this will be alright, and I'll get a bit more footage as I go along, and you can sort of see how it's drying. But I'm not sure, I'll just take the camera down, but I'm not sure if you can see the difference in what I've done, because I'm sort of doing it in lands, and from where I start the land to where I finish, there's a noticeable difference, but probably not showing up on the camera, of how it's dried. But as I say, we'll get out in a minute and have a look, and then we can see what it's like. Right, I'll get some more footage to go along, and you can see it from different angles. Right, I've finished work in the field, and I've done the headlands, and there's the tractor in the gateway. It's a little bit wet in the gateway, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I've scraped the earth off the cultivator, so I'll go in and unhitch that in a minute. And the wind has got up now, it's quite windy, so which is a good thing. And so here's what I did when I started. Is that showing up on the camera? Yeah, so you sort of see how it's drying, and that's where I've literally just come along there and gone down to where it's parked now, and even that's drying now. So I think it'll drill all right this afternoon, and I'm quite pleased really, because I wasn't sure the weather was going to be as good as I hoped it was going to be, but it's all right. Like I say, it's drying nicely now. The wind's got up, and I think it will go in all right. So right, so go in, get the drill on, get some seed in, and get it all calibrated, and I reckon we'll do some drilling. So I think I'll end that video here of just sort of preparing the, picking up a stone, preparing the seed bed, and I'll do a separate video of the drilling. So please remember to like the videos and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and thanks to those of you that do subscribe and like the videos, and I'll be back with another video soon.